Alright guys, so it's Sunday, and we here at Stubbs121 Gaming, we love Sundays, because it's a day where we get to cover the hottest releases coming out this week, but we also don't like Sundays because it's the day before we have to return to work, and honestly, I'd love to do this job full-time, but we aren't quite there yet. So for now, let's run down the hottest releases. This week is slammed with so many great releases. Guys, we have a total of 22 new games coming out this week. Well, I mean, one is a DLC and a couple of reports. But still guys, this week is freaking huge because I get to bring you all 22 games. It's pretty amazing. Well, 6 really, because if I covered all 22, it would probably take over an hour, and you guys know how I love to talk, and I get to talk about video games. I mean, it may take well over 2 hours to cover all 22 games coming out. That's why we cut it down to 6. Now you can find the entire list below, because again, I generally only cover 6, but I really don't want you guys to miss out on those 16 other great ones coming out this week. So like I said, I'm Stubbs121, and every Sunday we cover some of the hottest releases coming out this week for you guys to learn about and to see what games you guys want to play. If you guys do like what you see, definitely don't forget to hit that sub button, that like button, and that bell button to be notified of any new videos that are coming out. Alright, enough of this intro, let's get to the games. First up on our list, as I mentioned, some reports, and this is one of those. A port for the PlayStation 4 and Switch with 2 separate dates, which we will cover. This game I actually watched my favorite YouTube group, Funhouse, play, and I picked this one up as well. I'm talking about Descenders, an over-the-shoulder, downhill, off-road, intense mountain biking game. Now as I said, this is a port, and it was first released back in May of 2019 to just Xbox, but it's getting a port to PlayStation 4 on August 25th and August 31st for the Switch, so those of you that want to play this game, you can finally get your hands on it. With 3 distinct biking styles, from pulling off some sweet tricks, to taking it off the beaten path and making your own path, to those speed junkies who just want to go down real fast. The way you play this game is completely up to you. Brought to us by the studio No More Robots, which I think is a fantastic name. Grab your bike and of course your helmet and tear up the slopes as you hit jumps, dodge trees, and be the first one down the hill in this gorgeous biking game. Make sure you pick this game up August 25th for the PlayStation 4, and for Switch, August 31st, and make your way down the hill. Just try not to eat too much of my dust, because you'll have to catch me. Ports, ports, ports. They never stop, and we have another one right here. Probably the weirdest game we have covered here, and I'm sure many reporters who have covered this game would probably say the same thing, but what I'm talking about is Hypnospace Outlaw. First released back in March of 2019, come August 27th, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch users can get their hands on this out-of-body experience for themselves. You take the role of a Hypnospace enforcer, watching out for copyright infringement, internet bullying, and much more. Drift off to sleep as you fight to keep the internet safe. That's correct, your consciousness is pulled into the internet while you sleep and fight off anything that may harm the internet you spend so much time in. Hypnospace is a 90s internet simulator in which the internet is yours to discover and hunt down any of those wrongdoers. Venture deep into cyberspace, discovering the darkest secrets, and corners of the web, looking for scumbags who only want to cause harm to you and I. Treasure hunt, looking for hidden pages, downloads, and secrets galore. Come explore the internet like never before. Literally, as you strap in and let your mind wander all over cyberspace, fighting bad guys and learning more about the world around you. Come grab this port on August 27th for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. This game makes my brain hurt, guys. Guys, I'm going in. I got the call and I need to save this patient. I may not be a doctor in real life, but I play one on TV, and now you guys can too. The sequel to the widely praised hit Surgeon Simulator is back with Surgeon Simulator 2. Brought to us by Bossa Studios, come take the role of the surgeon as you remove organs you think someone may not need. They probably do. Repair cuts and help fix bones and perform surgeries you're probably not at all qualified for. But damn it, someone needs to do the job, so it might as well be you, right? Play by yourself and be the surgeon everyone wants to have them operate on, or grab a friend or two and see what mayhem you can get into. Pull off an arm. Open up the sternal cavity and play basketball with person's organs. Who cares? As long as you keep the patient alive and perform your surgery, anything can happen. Throw an arm where the head should be and put the head where the arm should be. The possibilities are endless as you're the surgeon, and you make the rules. Just so you know, you probably can't add this to your application if you're trying to get into med school. Trust me, I tried, and it didn't go too well. Surgeon Simulator 2 comes out August 27th for PC, and be sure to get your copy right away. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! All in one game? Honestly, my childhood can't control itself. This is the game so many people were waiting for, and with new characters introduced constantly, the possibilities of playstyles are endless. I'm talking about Jump Force, brought to us by Bandai Namco. Like I said, with the likes of Goku, Seto Kaiba, and Naruto, and so many other amazing characters like All Might from My Hero Academia, the Light Yagami from Death Note, and Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. Any anime character you can dream of is here. still waiting for Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist, but it has so many, I'm okay waiting a little longer. Originally released on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC in February of 2019, it finally makes its way to the Switch, so you can take all the beat 'em up gameplay you want on the go. Now, it may not have done an amazing job as far as the reviews go, but that's okay, because it's still an awesome idea where you combine so many anime characters all in one game. I'd play it either way. Jump Force is sure to bring all the Kamehamehas and clone jutsus to keep you going for a long time. Really interested to see how Light Yagami is able to keep up with so many of these fighting characters. I'm most likely going to be picking this game up, and you can pick it up for yourself come August 28th for Switch. Take a second to look out at the world around you. Pull yourself away from your phone, or your TV, or your computer, and be thankful for everything you have in front of you. Your house, clean water, your car, easy access to food. You don't realize how fortunate we have it at times. But what if everything was gone and you were struggling to find clean water, anything at all to keep yourself or your family alive? Water is scarce, and so is food. Fights break out constantly over land and weapons as it's the only way to protect yourself. You haven't seen anyone for weeks, just you, or you and your family, and you don't know if anyone else is still alive. You just hold out each day until the sun goes down and pray you wake up to keep fighting. I present to you Wasteland 3. You take command of a squad of desert rangers, lawmen, and women in a post-nuclear world, working and doing their best to rebuild society from the ashes before you. A call goes over the radio and asks for help from the self-proclaimed Patriarch of Colorado, promising water and food and shelter if you do one simple job. His job requires you to reclaim his land from his 3 bloodthirsty children. The call only goes out to outsiders, because that's all that can be trusted. Control your squad in an RPG-style game with turn-based combat and deep, reactive story full of twists and turns and decisions you must make to keep your squad alive, because one mistake could cost you your life or your squad mates. Give your squad perks and abilities geared towards your playstyle, and hopefully you'll make it out okay, but who knows. Be sure to grab Wasteland 3 August 28th and pray you complete your mission, because if you don't, the Wasteland will take you and it won't spit you out. Last up on the list, this yearly Madden NFL 21 is hoping to keep the football season alive, because who knows what's going to happen with everything else that's going on in the world right now. Madden NFL brought to you by EA Sports, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X when they are released, but coming out for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Stadia. Again, Stadia is still alive. I'm surprised that thing even has a heartbeat, to be honest. And PC August 28th hopes to keep the football season alive. Come be a part of the fast-paced backyard football mode, The Yard, as it flips the script on what football should be, with trick plays, the ability to change rules, custom characters, and so much more. I feel like I'm back to playing NFL Blitz, when you could basically end someone's career after its initial reveal and a poor response from fans. Seems like EA has actually listened to fans for once and has changed to better suit the fans. Wait, EA actually listening to fans and trying to keep them happy? Not just trying to take as much money as possible from them? What year am I living in? Because this isn't EA that I know of. Madden NFL comes out on the 28th and hopes to be the knockout hit you've come to know and love for many years. Be sure to grab yours. See you on the gridiron. Well, that wraps it up for another this week's releases. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the video. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you guys are staying well. I'll be sure to catch you guys on the next video. And like I always say, don't forget to be awesome and don't forget to love, because hell guys, we could always use it. And again, guys, if you guys do like what you see, definitely don't forget to hit that bell button, that like button, and maybe give me a sub too while you're at it. I'd certainly appreciate it. I've been Stubbs121. I'll be sure to catch you guys on the next video, and always keep an eye out for these videos on Sunday. We'll see you later. Bye, guys.